Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. The Redbirds vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. That brings in Tommy Edman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, just a 1 for 9. Hit in the air out to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. One out, bases empty, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Blue skies forecasted this afternoon. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next up is Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So here is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, D.
And now pitch on the way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Nick Castellanos now.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First delivery to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In is Joey Votto now.
The first baseman.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, 2 down. Now into the box, Eugenio Suarez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Edman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So Paul DeYoung digs in next, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Yadi Molina digging in now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 8 hits in 17 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early 1-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
The right fielder for the 3.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. That misses 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he'll dive back in safely. Molina over at second. O'Neill on at first with 2 down. Popped up. Suarez has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. Into the box, Aristides Aquino. First offering.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on.
0-1 to count.
And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kwang Young Kim as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Aquino comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Next, it'll be Tommy Edman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Bounce to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch.
No.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
High in the air out to center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Now to bat, Tucker Barnhart. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Tucker.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Next, here is Tyler Mahle.
No pitcher. Tyler Mahle.
First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now is D. Strange Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. O'Neill waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. And stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Grounded to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here's the pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Into the box, Mike Moustakas as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Next, it'll be Aristides Aquino. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That evens it up 1-1. Votto at third. Suarez on at second with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to count. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2 pitches fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got him.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in is Tyler O'Neill, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Here comes the 1-0. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
He's right there, and quickly there are 2 away. So the next to bat will be Dylan Carlson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Into right field, that's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart fouled away, flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He'll try again, 1-2. Senzel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play. So bases empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Kwang Young Kim. Flew out last time up.
Number 33.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. And now here is Tommy Edman, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Digging in next, Nolan Arenado, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Strange Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Nope,
there's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Count 1 and 2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
DeYoung's got it. And they will get... No, he's in there. A very close play at first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in, and that's the second out. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. A fly out and a single for him so far. First offering on its way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in once again is Paul Goldschmidt, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And a perfect start to the seventh, as this should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. No hits to this point. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Take two pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a two-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung becomes the first out of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and there were two down. So stepping in is Tyler O'Neill. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think
high and deep to center field. Senzel backing up on it at the track. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ryan Hendricks will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 68, Ryan.
At the plate, Kwang Young Kim, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit weakly back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. And now in the box, Eugenio Suarez will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Eugenio Suarez.
First delivery to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike now. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas.
Number 9.
And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled off. The 1-1. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino.
Number 34.
And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Edman moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up, Nick Senzel. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And that's over. 2-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Down the left field line and deep. Full count. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. In now, Tucker Barnhart, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Edman. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate is Nolan Arenado, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Kyle Farmer is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. First pitch on the way. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. In now for the Reds, D. Strange Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Next to hit is Nicholas Castellanos. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now here's the pitch. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Cam Bedrosian will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in will be Paul DeYoung. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Leading off to St. Louis, the shortstop.
Now the first pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he puts it on the ground to second. Moustakas is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready to take his hacks again. Tyler O'Neill lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking
we'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Giovanni Gallegos comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 65, Giovanni.
So now into the box is Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
For the Reds, the first baseman, Joey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The Cardinals leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
one of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joey Votto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he looks at ball one. That's popped up. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Moustakas goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Aristides Aquino is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The Reds down to their last strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Jesse Winker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. And the Reds have done it. They walk off a winner.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Cam Bedrosian claims the win out of the pen. His first. Please.